Daylight, a procedurally generated Unreal Engine 4 powered horror game where you use your smartphone, glow sticks, and flares to survive. And that's about as unique as this gets. It starts off all fine and dandy, and then you start collecting more and more little pieces of paper, and then you have your first witch come along. Rinse and repeat. That is Daylight in a nutshell. You do it 4 times in 4 distinct areas: a hospital, a prison, the sewers, and a forest. Then you have the climax of the game, and that is it. You can beat Daylight in about 2 hours if you take your time. Now, the whole thing is procedurally generated, so it's going to be completely random, so it could theoretically take you longer than that, but it also could take you a lot less. Now, as we get into the actual gameplay, it's neat. It's enjoyable, that's for sure. Your smartphone displays your minimap, which is there. It's omnipresent, and it's useful. It's very useful once you learn how to read it. But the map can be pretty small at times unless you're playing on a bigger TV. I game on a 27-inch, and it was still kind of hard to see that unless I leaned in. But that's really the only gripe about the smartphone. The smartphone is always there, always on, and you don't have to worry about it running out of battery, which is nice. And it always provides you a little light, a little extra light in case you're out of glow sticks or flares. Glow sticks are used to find other glow sticks and to find other flares. Flares are your weapon. Yeah, that's not original at all. How many horror games have been released in the wake of Alan Wake where you use light as a weapon? And the actual core gameplay of this is just a rip-off of Slenderman. That's it. If you took some gameplay concepts from Alan Wake, combine them with Slenderman and Outlast, you get Daylight. Perfectly serviceable, but it just doesn't feel original. It doesn't feel original at all. When you start the game, it literally tells you nothing. You spawn inside the hospital with your smartphone. That's it. There's no introduction, no clue to who you are, and maybe that's intentional. Maybe it's supposed to create disorientation, because that's exactly what it does. But it makes you feel uncomfortable, and again, maybe that's the point. So I won't dock points for that. Just know going in, the story isn't exactly good. It's not exactly omnipresent. I mean, the actual tale that's behind this is very interesting. It could have just been told in a different way, in a far better way, inside the gameplay. Most of the story is told throughout the collectibles, and they are everywhere. They are everywhere. This game is a collectathon. That's all this game is. Collectibles, run away from a monster, collectibles, run away from a monster, collectibles, run away from a monster, collectibles, end of game. There you go. That's Daylight. Now, I was playing on the PS4, and oh, buddy, does it have some performance problems. Frame rate stutters, loading issues, weird graphical glitches, ahoy. This was not optimized that well for the PS4. Which is weird saying that, because this is a brand new piece of technology, and to have a shiny new game that doesn't run that well on it, oh, that does not give you any kind of confidence whatsoever. I have no idea how it runs on the PC. Definitely on PS4, it does not run very well. Especially when you're running into new corridors. Whenever it's loading into a new area, those, oh boy, does it become a slideshow. It controls nice though, which is, that's definitely a plus. Graphically, it's pretty serviceable. It's nice. I like it. And if you sit kind of close to the TV, like I have to during my 20 minutes video that I did, if you saw that, then it's really blurry. It just doesn't hold up that well up close. I have to sit about 1.5 to 2 feet away from the TV in order for the mic to pick up my voice. So that was not ideal, but while I was playing for the rest of my review, I sat back, actually got to a good point where it looked good and decent, and the graphics were nice. It's still kind of hazy. Maybe that's just the art style they were going for. I don't know. Overall, Daylight is a good game to drop into if you haven't played any recent horror games. If you played Outlast, don't bother. If you've played Slenderman, don't bother. This is a really good entry into horror games. Work your way up. I'm giving Daylight a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, please give it a thumbs down. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe.
I see it, sir. The sigil. It's here.